Mr. Limerick Goes to Washington. Oh, wait.
Limerick Goes.
No, wait. No. We need actual Mr. Limerick to come. It's imperative that he be the one. Mr. Limerick. What say you?
Limerick goes to Washington, measured in limericks. Machine learned prose, come quaff the swamp brine. It's ribaldry time. Let's see what fresh hells of arose. The limerick packs laughs anatomical into space that is quite economical. But the good ones I've seen so seldom are clean, and the clean ones so seldom are comical. There was a young lady of Norway who hung by her toes in the doorway. She said to her beau, "Just look at me, Joe. I think I've discovered one more way. If I have to riddle it out, and if the theme is sufficiently cogent by digs, willards, tithers, rosals, and some rave, one moment. Then there's this damn tinsel. I swear to you by the blazing fires and brittle, sputtering breaches appalled by hushions of hell, and my teeth full of nuts from a punning emblem's vassal. My pocket that will remain, and that you be not in doubt. I'm a julep that'll smell as sweet as a nut if it ever a julep's turned into. Washington, D.C., it's paradise for me. It's not just the seat of democracy. No. The boost bucks bronze and opportunity keeps me to this day. Here I am, racked with ribaldry. The moon that never finds, why not let it try? She's out of kilter if the dial's all correct. Here comes this character in the dismal watch, with 2 bits in the till. Not too much bother, 'cause it's not much the other way. A marvel he was of his art, and by some reckonings and how. Alfred Molino of the States unnamed was on some moonbeams when they've shone. From overseas at Bitter Creek he'll go, for you might know, reader, the ribaldries we got. Here come my picks from my winter seat. A tonic the shutters, and oh, this stew is so lethal. Did they choose right and left to build a check and say goodbye for so long that this thing gets extinct? A chap by the name of Felix Peluso from my city of Sore Throat town said to an unbinding, "Just keep the old bean pit lit for the off-worlders at your side." We could hardly ask that we wouldn't at least know or suspect. Now hear my sermon to you from start to shooting. So quit this mumbo. Worry no more, and forever and ever go by the seat of your pants. For sure, the Washington Swampaport would prove not more sly. Well, there we are. The time that's due is filled with plenty ribaldry to waste at this or that merry din. When friends or foes, no need for thaw, as with these limericks as a thaw. These ribaldries and their mix-up brew. Eich, being piper of pipers, corners, and Piers Plowman's works. Here in the gloom I go to fool the town. Well, all you elves, strolling by, come sling me the rope when down I'm gone. And what's this all about anyway? Well, to begin, this piece is quite so. The red hat meant in England that a chap would be in a manly situation. This state of 2 wizened orators at its top who could croak away as they chuffed at one another. Fell with an iron chair, bawling out all night, all about is not fair. Gimme guinea. Fella in a plume, bawling hell or high water, I'm having my say. And listen all, not a twinge for your cane, papa, and things that seem too ill and unsavory. The black hat meant a change would happen next day. The state of 3 fat carrion squabbling. The first for the chair saying the fella's too proud and deserves a wipe. And another fella prods back and gives the fat one a lift. And with the third some terms would end a wrangle. A vote was finally taken about who should get a check. But nobody died there from just a gentle glance. And people you might think would love the little riff, so friends they all went into a mood that wasn't bad. A pious fellow claimed that not a crumb is as such, at least it had a few too many years from St. Mackinnon and the Scotch High Church. Those with a brew cap hoped to move at the last hour to some hotel or hostelry near. So each and every person that they now invited, most likely they could safely voted to yes. It seemed to help when every third person of the crew who sang out boldly, the hymn, sure as we're born, seemed to have come along quite strong. A rousing melody they'll never forget was struck from the band, which became an old-time anthem on every radio station and by each Blue Jay, or every orchard they'll fly. We've all just changed hats in this low swamp. Oh, Canada, be true and stout today. Just thought a thought about this cheerful jive. You never suspect that men's frowns appear. Oh, Canada, we pledge you our lives today. To go or not to go in these troubled times, this has to be a patriotic verse. Well, we're getting such a barrage of fun all because of no. One that is taken just as a spoof. Whether I say it should not be or that it just won't stop today. What has been said might get cut in someone's here, not a bad day, and there'll be retribution because it's getting out. Perhaps a hurricane is brewing here to follow close on any time soon. I'd say so to save some needless fun to talk and just postpone this today. And maybe it is so, and will turn out for you so that to do would be fine, but first a friendly visit is due with those relatives, and with good faith we could pay them back some way, somehow. The pump so needs must do all in it again in case the dam blows. A rush has led some states away from it. This is maybe for others too fast. What? The good citizens are here in such an uproar. If you have anything that a person could keep, don't make the damn fool of such a dirty prank, where a state could safely build one on this kind. Just move it now, not you wait a damnable time. 'Cause this is just all damned common sense and plain. An idiot president will make some delay of the reason, and don't waste your damn good life. What is needed? Some authority, this and that. Wall states like dogs now with all of us, they can doth trace. Now stop them with one final wish, to cry that the past, it's nothing to them as what happens to my ass. Some other such good judgment it may share, that may save them some hateful plight of fine. Mistaken time is to feel cold of the frost, or a warmer, it might give. Some cold us hold. In that way, let the bitter we should pass them more. Was he feeling well over for what may seem to the cause? So his pal gave him a toot upon that dough, as it settled well down around to save this trip. So that person shall fall on some cozy booze high tide. Oh, shut your falpy hole, you hulky man the foul. A whole week away from the joint might have had. No, now my best friends do their jobs well all around. Gone would be gone then, or what a day it must say. At least now in plenty will there be left, somehow. When my brother says that, then that is said to us too. Have a dozens of folks got some idea like this? Is my other great friend of the nod a big deal then? I want to do justice. Now pass the nuts to this talking, for there will come a new president just before. In his family somewhat as from other stuffing, as that the just a person can write there is my brothers. All them words might they use about their stuffing instead. A cold dank snake my great pal the bastard stole away. She really won't die because of brother and the old way. And let me go forth. I can help fix it, or my plan. For his job not be with two bars what won't fit in. Another day for an eclipse can then appear. To sort out so something that will be rare. Of such and other such ways when the time was that I went. Whoopity damp shouting. It must not be one big flood. Nowadays the best cousin, a right to make it well. To see with these pages, let us talk no more. Say, what do I think it is of things much far away? Where things closer to too? Make up my mind of any. Tried it, will find just me and my favorite do it. Find something, not what's written there, for no need for what's there. Since they think about it and wonder, could you have it with you? I found no just answer of the real inside here. And sometimes not well, and often no answer why not is true. That this state was set up and gave it a goal, a target of when it took place, then a look-see, or sort of them what once made us a plea. Like in Canada, of any shame why that should justify their flimsy be. All sorts that once fought some are old still, all wish what do you get? But these jingles don't last there, it'll be much different or stay the same. And everyone to vote is worth for well, let me in again, eh? Great cry! Doubting, just see some reason I would join, not even one this eye. Ask you real fact, and can it all stand to scrutiny too? Back where some water spills it in another small country to say. On the subject, I am thinking there is but very little to tell. All had gone through their time of grace, no doubt by others than just I. One reason there that still don't know me with their story that calls. For a kinder, being fair, who some might do, go sit up then there and stay. Over time, maybe can take over me to carry it over the grace by reason that this must go too should make it feel sad for our cause. And each to see when each goes out by some set for an error there is still. Though those they turn to like each just as each then when there shall. Comfort be most of what our folk that we have ever be caring too. How if all must be this way, one comes near us, what might he be there? When will the air then to begin? First for another, so off my view too. Oh, we need the work to such things were ones this we can. Could you smile so right in the name? You feel proud to say how your folks so? But here our song must then have its end soon now so often to my thoughts it. This a story is more true of these things from such, and once to that, we'll see. For what, 'cause did those folks finally push some people together too? Still up one thing stands, that there is room for what each may do there for such things. With more time on these matters, time one can just sit by an open doorway. One thing I sure should add, but leave up from those more tales now of times. Could be you must tell them all too by any person, just please be your kindnesses. Such as might go out where most must hide if you think could just help they. See and sense how our minds of each had never done it could go over with there. Watching may make those on these sorts of matters turn from their silly stuff. Since this too is a matter which came of their concern, is this so wrong for such? Does some new better come just with better views? They will have such ones in many. A time then our minds too. We look well at you as all work to reach to the goal of what? Taking note from you this, why not do our own do this will make things bright. Oh, my own bright times, how might each, 'cause this will pass, this one might that last it. Not a hunk, but a person has no pride and will make that last what may have reason to wait. Hey now, here a true reason from what happened, it shows was such reason that came back there. That's right, a late summer got this, so you're making it was too kind to. Making right well this just as so. What then do such as might such and I ever be blind? Of every form or chance may so great ones get away. Out and out of such and more faring making life, there's this where the touch, there can then be good for you. Making free such might see clearly, more clear as much clear do of each then. Why is such sprawl? But here all sorts might only happen on each sort, but still only those make cause. My time on these matters might as well you try if your such right hands be then gone with them. Let them laugh, we should see how may now past it still might just last the time for quite so much. Those there who could now step ahead they go. How did it come to pass now a big smile did have me? It did give me a cold. Each twinge, got as now sometimes must there be been? All that day before, or after, where the person go it now sort and may not go to. Better said if they cut us short while I hear what the heart to might soon just tell when. Sometimes there comes such a fear or cold may that lead each to tell them we're just dead. To stay longer we're sort such that why then and then again by other means some will just so soon go. With thoughts each got for to know and view those might from a lack of its purpose sort all kinds do. And I'm just when we might care will sort go each just where there may go its reasons still care just now. Out here woo some may bring hope I got a frown this not so way we do all mean then. Might there then not be reason or concern just 'cause someone feels deep then is surely one thing no end might one flee. See now it's got sense. Thus this is sense then might one will think. Here go what we got we might not much get do. Hurry. There is food waiting to eat without all those fun that it's given those do then so fine. The one on hand wait dangerous, tell your eyes see that green life. Not I've been bad, still one comes with each might bring good stuff to mind. Eating does make no end what, and so we hear our sort food, but when time being held for just a while, I show we are right there now. You say it. Without fear one says on it sure, but here, strange feeling one doesn't tell us why. Afraid not is not known better, what might end is in their show. You seem to learn this on if you will see past. One more in learning, two yes. One never happy about this. See this goodly shows of sort, so look again to many shows that come to them. Shall be such there. Another eat, and all on its own without what this one be as needs know. Say that someone is the one. Think when does this sound then to hear love? Try hard for it will pass. I'm sad not yet, but so sure who see it out to do. For it to go around you now on each need in what some will find and some. Little on these matters very much just might it may show goes without knowledge, while we try what the stars keep inside. Or whether what might be all good things or so. Get very sure this sort might happen be trite, so though for it many still like. Some new kind show they still end now. Sometimes we then see me if one feel worth of nice for sort by means sort again as past we got good. Like and leave of those good things yet must first needs try now those old one that. Jokers making fun and gift to this when the others went and ones be hard enough to. Forget and look again. For past then most like twice see it not in to get there first with making then felt happy you then to think may have just more such and like they still see and some seem always just have when showing the real mights even show inside of a soul's on knowing just what will make one's life. Run will to sort needs go doing knowledge. That can sort on by life. Through the eyes in life on love know a sense of many can each, 'cause right here, and that show. How great concern ones without a few as living for today where it's different, but one's hold this sort on others will set as with something for this time such that well each seeing to making it end, or made to much end by ones themselves yet, or made to their do those so happy ones of us bring more yet maybe it can go over me. Oh, we shall make that now more like of course there's not no end such we see as love there be sure they're made to come of different lives, right? We just need to share more.
That's it for now.